Ooh, this one's drawing a little bit. Here we go. This putt for the bird. And after that one, 4 under par. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. Looking pretty good off the tee. The pin's about 145 yards away. Nice shot into this green. Good work. About 9 feet to the hole from here. And our current leader is up by a stroke on the rest of the field. Okay, 5th hole is a par 3. Have a good tee shot. Doing all right, hitting those greens today. Well done. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. And this one's going a bit to the right. Well, it's heading towards the hole. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And as we look at the leaderboard, the current leader is leading by a stroke. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh my goodness, you almost hold it. Here we go, this putt for birdie. And as that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. And after that one, you're at 7 under. Okay, here's the par 4 7th. This one's looking like a fairway finder. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. Nicely done. Here we go for your birdie. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. Okay, have a good tee shot here on the 8th hole. We have a par 4 ahead of us. I think you're going to wind up in the fairway off the tee here. And we're about 135 to the pin. I like it. I like what you did there. This one's 9 feet away. Oh yeah, that's gonna count for the birdie. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. Let's see what we can do on the 9th. Huh. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. And that will play. Thank you very much. 8-footer here in front of us. And that drops in for bird number 8 on the scorecard. Great work. And everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Good job. And here we go for the birdie. Under par currently. Now we head to the 11th. We have a par 3 ahead of us. Maybe a member's bounce to the left. That's a safe shot. Good luck on this one. We've got 16 feet. This one might move a little bit left to right, just a little bit though. That was fantastic. Our current leader ahead by 6 strokes at the moment. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. I think this one's fairway bound. Okay, about 105 left to go. Great work. Nice approach on that one. All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Okay, good job on this one. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. And teeing this one up on hole number 13. Oh, that was spicy off the tee. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. And this one's just about 6 feet. And there is an 8-stroke difference between first and second place at the moment. That is a large gap. Okay, now for the par 5 14th. Well, that'll work for you. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. Just right by the hole. Dropping it in. That's a birdie with big wings. There's your eagle. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. Oh, that'll do. We hung on to the fairway. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Nice shot. That'll do. This one's about 15 feet. This putt's good so far. Now that was a golf shot. And our current leader is ahead of the pack by 6 strokes as we check the leaderboard here. And now on to the par 4 16th. Good shot. Okay, this is about 125 yards away. Yeah, we'll have that. And here we go. This one for birdie. And the person in first place has a 4-stroke lead at the moment. All right, let's see what you got here on hole number 17. That should do nicely. 15 feet to go from here. This one's breaking left to right, going downhill. Ooh, just missed. On this hole, we've got this left for par. Currently 18 under par. And now to the par 5 18th hole. Yeah, drive's looking decent here. Okay, about 225 to the pin from here. Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. And we got a downhill putt that goes to the right. Oh. And sealing your round with a putt. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The opening round of the Daybreak Classic is on now. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quirk and John McCarthy. What a thrilling day of action it's set up to be. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here on the first. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is looking like 37 foot.
Looks pretty good.
Good speed too. Is it going to go down? Oh, so close. And this one is for her par. And that makes her in a share of first. The second hole at Pinehurst, number 2, is a par 4 where you can send it, Rich.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, your second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And plenty of runoff areas all around.
4 feet to the cup.
A great birdie chance here.
And at the end of that hole, she's now broken the tie. Now our clear leader. The third, Rich, is a par 4, but it's a short one.
It is. Driver not always required by the players here. So anything finding the fairway, we'll leave a second shot of, shortish length to a green that tilts from back to front and again has slopes that run in all different directions away from this green.
Come on, get down. This putt is from 14 feet.
This for a birdie run.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A huge right to left swinger.
So close.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The fourth hole is a par 4 with an elevated tee shot.
Your tee shot through a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right-hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
It's fair to say that approach didn't hit the mark.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
And she's been able to get that out. Not too bad there, but still a bit of work left with the putter. This is a good opportunity for her to make a par. Oh. Putting for bogey here. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Pinehurst number 2, originally designed by the legendary architect Donald Ross and restored recently by Core Crenshaw. And the fifth hole is a real feature, isn't it?
They've done an immaculate job here. Tee shot runs parallel in the opposite direction to the fourth. Fairway does camber from right to left, so a draw more than likely with your second shot, but you don't want to miss this green to the left. There is a massive run out, and that golf ball will keep going and going and going until it's gone. Do it. Come on. Come on.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. That's showing some character in my eyes. Good way to bounce back from the bogey by her. The 6th at Pinehurst number 2 is the first par 3 on the property.
Again, runoff areas both left and right into some pretty deep bunkers. Finding the green in regulation is going to be key.
This would be a great up and down. She needs this to save par. She's currently in a share of first place. On the tee here at the par 4 7th, Rich, what's the best way to attack it?
Best way to attack it is to be bold off this tee. You want to be able to cut off as much as that dog leg as possible. You want to have the shortest club in your hand to attack this flagstick on another domed green.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
The all-important par save here.
She finds herself with a share of the lead. The 8th hole is a par 5, the second on the outward half, and one the players are going to want to try and take advantage of.
They certainly do. Most players should be able to reach into. However, finding this green and keeping it there is another thing. There are 0 flat spots on this green. To make birdie, you're going to have a really sharp short game.
That was a bit of a miscue. This would be a great up and down. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This is for par.
And she leads by a single shot here. The 9th hole at Pinehurst number 2 continues to feature a green that has so much going on, whether it's crowned or domed, but there's a lot of slope.
And there's a lot of slopes running into some bad spots, isn't there, Luke? Front, you're going back into the bunker. Long, you're going into a bunker. Try and hit it out to the right-hand side into a little flat, safe zone. Take your 2 putts and go on from there.
She has this remaining for her par. John, have you got a good read on this one?
It appears it'll go uphill and to the right.
That'll hurt the momentum. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And that'll bring you back to even par. The back 9 at Pinehurst number 2 starts at the par 5, Rich.
Straightaway par 5, Luke. Most players not able to reach in 2. Second shot, you must lay up to a really good number where you can maximize spin with your wedges in order to control the spin for your third and hopefully get it close and make a birdie.
This is her 3rd shot. Well, she'll be happy with that. She can now get out the flat stick. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
She's paced it. She's read it. It's 11 feet.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
That'll way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
Lining up from the sand now. Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range. 11 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Well, it's a good effort. Just missing the birdie there. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. This incredible collection of par fours at Pinehurst number 2 continues here at the par 4 12th.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Oh, tidy looking shot that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And she's holding steady in top spot on the leaderboard. The 13th hole here at Pinehurst number 2, Rich. Just another one of these beaut par fours.
Another one of these par fours where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Lining this putt up from a fair distance. And he's down there. You got to read?
This looks like it's going to go left.
Just a 4-footer remaining. She's currently sitting in first place. The 14th hole ends a strong collection of par fours. Another accurate tee shot required.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen. Not as severe on the edges as others.
Putting for birdie here. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard. Well, this wonderful finish to Pinehurst number 2 truly starts at 15, the par 3.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
Okay, Henny, what's she looking at with this putt?
This is looking like a 39-footer.
This is a big bending putt. Ooh.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. You've arrived at the 16th, a par 4. Going with the hybrid. Lining up from the sand now. Lovely shot out of the bunker. That's in tight. A par putt on the table.
Short putt moving to the left.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Leading by a couple after that hole. The penultimate hole at Pinehurst number 2 is an absolutely delightful par 3 with some wonderful history, Rich.
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot, up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right, or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green, and dare I say, finish with a birdie.
Well, this one's right at the pin.
That's a high-quality approach shot, that one. Well done by her.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
A chance to make a birdie just slides by.
And that signs off on today's round.
That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
It's time to see who will be crowned champion here at the Daybreak Classic. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, the final round is underway and our featured player is sitting right there in first place.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Yeah, nicely played.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Big putt for par coming up. Okay, let's head to the next.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Crucial to save this par.
She's currently in first place on the leaderboard. And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
She's standing over her second shot. Yeah, well played. 11 feet left to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
This putt is breaking right to left.
So close. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
A little bit of a shoot type feeling that you have off this tee to a fairway that cambers left to right. Second shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room on the right hand side that you can use to bank the ball back onto the green. It is a difficult prospect though.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. She needs this one for par. And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And hole number 5 is a par 5. Well, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
She has this putt for her par. And just checking in on the standings, and she continues to lead this tournament. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3.
Yeah, not too much to this one other than the fact that you've got a minuscule green here and you got a lot of runoff areas into both bunkers right and left. Difficult to find the surface in one. Par is going to be a good score.
Going with the 5-wood. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Love it or hate it, it's a downhill left to right putt.
That's a good looking putt, that. Wow, she's nailed it. And after that, she'll move to 3 under par. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Not a best shot. Second shot here on the 7th.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Well, Rich, that's on the surface, but it's in 3-putt territory. It's so far away. Henny, what's she facing with this putt?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
And this putt coming up for her par. That's a shame. Got a little bit too much of that one. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. We have a par 4 on this one.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here, because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now with a par 3-9.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
A birdie putt awaits. She gets that one to go down, and she's extending her lead. There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Here we are, Rich. A wonderful opportunity on the table. The chance to go back-to-back. Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the 2nd week in a row. Impressive.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Ooh.
Here is her 4th. This is a par putt.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots, and a 3rd back right. This is another solid hole.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
What a putt that was.
And that will take her to 4 under. And that puts her in 1st place. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole. Nicely done. This one from about 160 yards out.
Opting for the 9-iron.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
That putt went a bit long there.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
And down it goes. And she's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow. Hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, 2nd shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And she now moves to 5 under after that. Time to face a par 4.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. That's frustrating. Should have made that. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Hole number 15 is a par 3.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
Welcome to the par 4 16th hole.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Whoo-wee. They show movies on flights shorter than that. Lining this one out from a fairways. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This for par.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
And she needs this to save par.
She's currently in first position. What a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Second shot here at the 18th. This one looks like it's going left.
A chance to chip in here for all the glory. A chance for her to win the event here.
Oh, wow. Holds it for victory. How good is that?
3 on the season so far. This player's absolutely dominating right now. Great stuff.
And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end. Truly, truly magnificent.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.